Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, is it possible to upload the recordings in Google Classroom, sir?
May I know who is this? Vamsi. Why Vamsi?
Sir.
May I know the reason? May I know the reason?
Yes, sir.
May I know the reason,
Sir,
Vamsi?
not
Why
able
you
to.
want? No, may I know the reason?
Sir, for revision, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'll upload Vamsi. I'll upload. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Nothing. Okay. So let me wait for other participants. Meanwhile, I'll do some drawings with as per this code. Okay, fine. I stopped here. So let me remove this. So we are done here, right? So this statement, okay, what this statement does? So what this statement does, students? It copies the value of len which is present in S1 to S2, right? So that's what it does, this statement. As I said that I'm calling a copy constructor with respect to S2. So therefore, this len belongs to S2, and this S1 is going to pass as an argument. Okay, so this S1 is nothing but this S1 is nothing but it is SS. What you can think as SS. So how to access the length which is present in SS? I can write SS dot length, and what's the value of SS dot length? That is 5. Okay. The value of this SS dot length, is 5, and this 5 value I'm passing to len, and this len is nothing but it belongs to S2. So therefore, I'm trying to copy the value called 5. So I've done this, right? Now let us move to the next one. Okay. So now, next, let me create an array. Dynamically. How to create? You write new char len plus 1. Okay. This I'm going to point to CSTR. So now what I'm trying to do? Now I've created an array dynamically. I've created 1, 2, 3, 4. So H. So I'm sorry, I'm not copying. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why 6? The len value is 5 here. Okay, we got the len value as 5. Okay, so here 5 plus 1. So 5 plus 1 is nothing but 6. So dynamically, I'm trying to create an array. And what is this CSTR? Now the CSTR is pointing to this array. Okay, so now as I said, this len and CSTR belongs to S2. Okay, this len and CSTR belongs to S2. Why it belongs to S2? Because I'm trying to call copy constructor with respect to S2. Okay, now you see that I've allocated a separate memory for S2. Now what I should do? The contents of CSTR which is present in S1. The contents of CSTR which is present in S1, I need to copy to S2. In other words, the string called hello, which is present in this array, I need to copy to this new array. How I can achieve this? That's quite simple. Same, I need to use this copy constructor. Okay, I need to use this copy constructor. Same short, sorry, not copy constructor. I'm sorry. I should use str string copy. I'm sorry. I should use string copy. Okay, cstr comma ss dot csstr Okay. ss.cstr. What is ss.cstr, students? What is ss.cstr? So ss.cstr is this. So instead, see in ss.cstr means I'm referring to this CSTR. So what's the contents of this CSTR? Is nothing but it is hello. And this contents, what I should do? This contents I need to copy to CSTR. How I'm trying to copy? I've used an inbuilt function called string copy. Okay, now I'm going to copy. So the contents of this will be hello. The last will be backslash 0. Right, students? So you see that now each object, see each object is having its own copy of data members. You see that this object called S1 is having its own copy of array, and this object called S2 is also having its own copy of array. Okay. So this is how we need to write our own copy constructor. Okay, this is how we need to write our own copy constructor. Okay. Default copy constructor will not work in this code. In this code, your default copy constructor will not work. Since default copy constructor will not work, what we need to do? We need to write our own copy constructor. Okay. How a copy constructor is different from normal constructor? You see that, students? So string, see now. You see the string, see, what is the name of the constructor? String. And what's the name of the constructor? String. But how we can differentiate between these two constructors? A copy constructor will have the name of the class as argument followed by ampersand. Whenever you see something of this behavior, that is inside, when you see an argument of this type, that is class name ampersand, and we call this as copy constructor. We call this as copy constructor. We call this as copy constructor. For a normal construct, you see that it will have a normal arguments, that is at the in character float. Okay, like this, you'll be having that, right? I finished my discussion with respect to these copy constructors. You have any questions with respect to this program, you can ask. Have any questions, students, with respect to this program, you can ask. I'm ready to take your questions, students. Any questions, you can ask me. You have any doubts, any questions, you can ask me. Any questions, students, with respect to the code, what I've discussed? In case you don't have any doubts, that's well and good. And that's all for today's class. We shall meet again tomorrow. Okay, you can leave the meeting. Have a nice day. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, that's all for today's class. You can leave the meeting. Okay, fine, students. Since there are no questions, I'm leaving the meeting. Have a nice day. Thank you.